Good everyone, Mr. Joe here, and this is Mr. Joe TV. And today we'll be talking about how to make money on Bybit P2P platform. Remember that the last video we did was about the Bybit P2P platform, how to register. So if you've not registered, you might want to check below this video to see that video we did earlier on how to register on that platform. And don't forget to use referral link so we can get something. It doesn't take anything from you. You also get something for using a referral link to register. Then finally, please make sure you subscribe to this channel if you find our contents educative and informative and also entertaining. Thank you. So let's go ahead. Now, the first thing you do is to log into Bybit. We want to show you how you're going to be making money on the P2P platform. And remember, the reason why we're doing this video is because it is said that the early bird gets the worm. So what that means is that once you're new, once you're among the first people to start using a platform or using a particular thing, you are going to be among those who are going to make the best out of it if you don't give up. Okay. So you have to know that this platform, this P2P platform on Bybit is still early and you are among the early bird. If you learn it very well now and you use it, it could be like a tremendous source of making money on a day-to-day basis. So if what you're looking for is a little side hustle or a full-time blown hustle, you can get it with P2P networks. Okay, so let's get down to it. The first thing you're going to do is to log into Bybit. Okay, so you go to bybit.com. That's the first thing you would want to do. Once you're at bybit.com, you click on the login button. Still loading up. Okay, so this is the login button here. I click on login. You put your details. As you can see, it's already populated my detail. I click on continue. So it's going to pop up the verification. If you took the last video, you understand that you need to set up your Google Authenticator to make your account safe. So this is the security button, and I just have to go to my Google Authenticator app and type in the code that is shown here. Okay, and then it takes me into my account. And once you are in, once you're logged in, the next thing you need to go is to go top left by the screen, okay, to this buy crypto. You see Express. Now, let's go to Express so you see how Express works. Express is for people who just want to buy, who don't want to be merchants. They just want to buy from the market. It's just like when you go to a traditional market, like you go to a market to buy something, you buy according to the price that those merchants in the market have set. But what I'm teaching you today is not to use Express. I'm teaching you to use P2P so that you be a market maker. So you'll be able to set the price you want to buy at and the price you want to sell at. Okay, thereby capitalizing on the forces of demand and supply to make money. That's how P2P works. Now, when you go to Express, you have two options: either to buy using your card. Okay, it is showing SOF because I'm currently making this video from Senegal, so that's why it's showing XOF. You can buy directly using Simplex and other payment method. You could choose payment methods here, okay? Or you could also use the P2P option, which is what I'm going to show you today, okay? Now, they also have this deposit button here where you choose to deposit, using your web address, but that's not what we are talking about today. Now, let's go to the P2P trading, which is the one that I'm more interested in, which is what you're going to use to make money based on the forces of demand and supply. Now, you go to P2P trading, it is zero fee. Zero fee, in Binance, if you're in Nigeria, they're charging you fee, and some other country, they're charging you fee, right? So, but because this platform is still new, it is still zero fee. And that's something you should be happy about, so something you should capitalize on and use it to maximize your profit for now, okay? So this is the P2P platform. This is how it looks. Now, once you're here, the first thing you would want to do is to change your currency. As you can see, this is HKD. I don't even know what HKD means, but it's a currency actually. So if you click here, you'll see all the currencies they currently support. We have the ARS, the Australian dollar. I think this should be Argentina currency or something. Then the euro, then HKD, I don't know. This should be Indian rand or something. Maybe rupee, Indian rupee. We have the INR, I don't know that, MYR, then NGN, Naira, Nigerian Naira. I'm going to use this to teach you because I'm from Nigeria. Then we have the PHP, we have the ROB, TWD, UAKH, looks like Ugandan money or something. Right, then VND. You see, it's limited. The currencies you can trade here is limited actually, but they're still new, and there's room for growth in the future. It's not like they have everything Binance currently have, but there's room for growth in the future. So let us use Naira to make for the purpose of this training. So I choose NGN. Okay, now for the payment method, you could just put all payment method. Okay, you put all payment method. That's if you want to like buy directly. Now, if you come here, you see that you are under the buy button. The buy button now for you, for anybody who just want to come to this market and chop into the liquidity that the merchants are providing here. The buy button is for you to buy USDT. Currently, it is only one pair they have here, which is USDT. Binance have BNB, USD, BUSD, and others, DAI and others, DAI. But here you only have USDT. As you can see here, it is only USDT. It says stay tuned for more coin types. They are still new, like I said. So now if you come here and you just want to chop into the liquidity, you just want to buy or sell something straight, express, then the buy button here becomes your buy, like you want to buy USDT. While the sell button here becomes your sell. You want to sell your USDT so you get your local currency or whatever payment method you choose. Okay. Now, but if you are a merchant, which I'm going to show you how to place ads, the buy button here becomes your own sell because the people, customers come here to buy, right? You who is presenting this thing that they are buying, you are selling, just like in the market, right? Now, if it is under sell, customers come here to sell. So you who is a merchant, you are buying. That is very, very important that you pick that. Okay, very, very important. Now let's check how to read this market. Under the buy section, you can see the first guy here is Alaco Exchange. He has done 20 orders with a 76% completion rate. That's out of all these 20 orders, he has completed 76% of them. The other 24%, he didn't complete that. Okay, you check this if you want to do express, but I have no business with that. Now you see his price is 582.29. Available unit, it just has 5 USDT, and you can buy as much as 30,000 or 1,000 or low as 1,000 and as high as 30,000, not more than 30,000. But you know, this $5 is not even up to 30,000. So these guys are the guys who make it look like it is still expensive. So, but you remember, you are selling here for you to pick the price you want to sell at. Let's say you have $500 you want to sell as a merchant, not via express, as a merchant. So you are going to be using this buy section to read the market to know where you should place your order. Now, if I have $500 to sell, let me tell you where I'm going to place my order. This 582.29 I'm not going to place here because this guy is not even a competition. It's just $5. And this guy has 119, and the highest you can buy is 15,000. It's not a competition because he's just trying to build his orders, like put some credibility to his name so people will give him more orders. So he's not interested in selling this thing off instantly. Then the next guy has 25 USDT, is not a competition. This guy 94, not also a competition. It's also the same guy. That's another good thing about Bybit. You can place 2 orders, don't have problem. But on Binance, you can only place 1 order for the same pair. Okay, so you see this Assad King. He placed 2 orders here, one 582.38, and the second one he placed 582.97, trying to like control the market. That is a trick you need to learn. And we have the crypto sugar, who has 456 and is selling, highest you can buy is 200,000, which is good. So I think I'm going to place my order below this crypto sugar guy because it's the only real competition here to me, who has $500. Pay very close attention to this, very important. These are tricks that personally I use. So me teaching you is like asking you to become a competition to me, right? Which is not something everyone would want to do because it's supposed to be a trade secret. But if I don't teach you, someone else is going to teach you. So what do I have to lose? Okay, so the only thing you're paying me is to subscribe to this channel. So if you've not done that, please pause now and subscribe to this channel because this is what way more than what I'm giving you for free. Like you could have paid some serious money for someone to teach you this business model. Okay, I'm going to place my order at to sell my $500 at 582.98. So when I do that, it's going to appear above this crypto sugar guy. Okay, and my order is going to like, if there anybody who want to sell, want to buy USDT, they are going to buy my USDT. I hope you've learned that. Now let's go and learn how to place your buy order. Like I want to buy. Remember, you do your market research using the sell if you want to buy, right? Because the customers are coming here to sell, but you who is a merchant on the other hand, like on the other interface, you are actually buying. I'm going to show you the interface for merchants. Okay. Now we look at this place. The Ozotech guy is buying at 581.55, and he's buying as high as he's buying a total of $171, and the highest you can sell to him is 5,000. This guy is not a competition. Crypto Sugar 49,000 is buying as high as 200,000. Is a competition. He is a competition, but um, based on rates, because you're doing this to make money, you might want to just ignore him because someone else might still want to still go down and sell to you. Okay. We have the Alaco exchange, not who is also a competition. So we have two competitions here. So I think it would be wise to place your order at above this crypto sugar guy, which is 581.53. So you're going to place yours at 581.54. Okay, and if you just want to be on top of the food chain, you could just place at 581.56. Now let's do the maths. If I buy at 581.56, right? If I buy at 581.56 and there's no fee, this is zero fee. Let's do some calculation here. Let's say I'm buying $1,000 times 581.56 is going to give me how much? 581,560 naira. This is naira. Okay, you can just do the same thing for your currency if your currency is listed there. So 581,560. Now if I go back and sell according to what I just showed you, I'm actually going to sell at 82. But you see, someone else has just done this, what I just taught you, because this is where you're supposed to place your order. 582.98. Okay, so I'm going to do 582.97 because this guy has just replaced me. So 582.9, let me use another calculator here. So I sell my $1,000 times 582.97 will give you 582,970 minus 5, let's check, 581,560. Okay, 581,560 will give you 1,410. Okay, the beauty of this is it is small here because the margin is small. Usually, as of yesterday, I was having a margin of 5 naira and above, but you see right now the margin is just what, 5 82.97 minus 581.56, I think. It's just 1.41 naira, which is not good. In fact, if it is Binance, you're going to lose because you're paying fee. So, but what matters is how much, how far can you turn this? How far can you turn this? You can do this like 10 times a day or 20 times a day or 50 times a day if you try to like control the market, because what I just showed you is like you trying to be on top of the foot, you trying to be like the number one in both buying and selling section. So what matters is that it is still profitable. It is still profitable. In fact, for $1,000, no bank is going to give you 1,000. What is it? What is that again? 1,410 naira per day. No bank will do that for you. No bank will do that for you. So that money, instead of it being in the bank, you could just use it to like anytime anybody places order, you pay. You go and place order to sell. And the good thing is, another trick you're going to learn is that right now market has pumped, right? So if BTC dumps, if you have that skill to know when BTC dumps, this is going to like rise as high as 585, 586, 588. And this can just happen anytime because BTC pumped. It could dump tomorrow, nobody knows. But you could just use your chart to like read that and know when it's likely going to dump. So that is it about reading this market and discovering like the margin, the gap. It is that gap that is your profit. Usually I enter market when the gap is at least 3 naira and above, 5 naira and above. If it's Binance 5 naira and above, but for Bybit I try 3 naira and above is good. But this particular one is not too good. So what I can do is after buying at 581 point something, I could just place my sell at 584. So whenever market gets there, which it can get there today, it will sell for you. Okay. Now let us go to how to place the ads. I've shown you how to read it and how to discover the margin so that you know what price you're placing the buy ad or the sell ad. Now to place the ad, you're going to go to this ads here. You click on post my ad. Okay, post my ad. Now under post my ad, like I said, if you want to buy, you click on buy. I want to buy. And when you click on buy, it is actually going to show on the sell section in the front end. Okay. So I want to buy USDT with what? With Naira. I choose Naira here. And this is fee, zero fee. You always use this fixed price. Don't use floating. I don't use floating actually. So how much are you buying? Like we said, let's didn't cram that, but you should have just had that in your head. Okay. So I'm going to go back to get the price we are going to be selling. It's going to be a long video because it is a training video. Sorry about that. You take time and go through everything. So P2P trading. Remember we are buying now, so I'm going to go under sell to know what price I'm going to buy it at. Change this currency to Naira. Okay, so Uzotech guy is now a competition, like we said. MEJ is a competition, but I could just place a 581.56. Okay, just to be like the number one here. So I just do 581.56 as my buy price, and the quantity I could just say I want to buy $1,000. Okay, remember you have to check the amount you have in your bank account before you could do this. The minimum transaction amount, how much do you want someone to buy, like the minimum someone can buy depending on your money. If you have 10 million, if you have 100 million, you don't have to put 450 naira or 1,000 naira, so that you don't end up wasting your time. What matters is if you have bulk money, you could just put maybe minimum 1 million. You understand? So that you could turn it up. Because if you have big money, 10,000 might not make sense to you. What might make sense to you is 100,000. You understand? So you could just put your minimum 1 million, maximum 5 million, something like that. Okay. As you can see, there's the maximum here 10 million. You just put maximum 10 million and minimum 1 million. So for anybody who wants to buy, he has to have up to 1 million to buy, be able to buy from you. Okay, the requirement, I do not set requirements. You could just put identity verification required if you want, but that's going to like remove some people from trading with you because they don't meet your requirements. Okay, me, I know the rules here, so I'm not sure anybody can scam me here. Okay, if I don't receive anything, I'm not going to pay. That's it. Notes, I could just say uh, WhatsApp and put my WhatsApp number. 503. Okay. So anybody who comes here to trade with me and I'm not online could always chat me on WhatsApp. This is my payment method. I'll show you how to set that. Okay, I'll show you how to set that. But if had it been it's not here, you could just click on new payment method. You would see payment method and you wouldn't have a payment method here. You could just click on new payment method. You haven't added in any payment method yet. To do so, please head to P2P user center. So I could just go to settings and do that here. This is one I added before. I could click on add new one and I want to add bank accounts. Name will have to be my name. The name on your Bybit account, okay? The account number, let me just look for an account number and put, don't cram my account number actually. Okay, let me put my access bank 07069779005. Okay, that's my account number in case you want to send me a tip. I won't reject that. Bank code, I don't put that. Okay, bank name, I just put the bank name. My bank name is Access Bank. Okay, confirm. And that's it. You see, I now have my access bank here. You could leave it on or you could leave it off. You could just choose the one. I like CUDA because for P2P, CUDA transfer fee is just 10 naira to send money. So try and use CUDA. Remember that this bank said we shouldn't do crypto related activities. So please be very, very careful. Be very, very careful. Don't put any crypto related word in your transaction. By the way, P2P is supposed to be like me trying to like buy something from someone. It's none of their business. It is not crypto you're buying. You're just doing some exchange, right, with someone. And it's none of the bank's business what you do with your money. Okay. But it will become their business when you start putting details like BNB, BTC, I want to buy USDT or anything, in the description. They now know that yes, the transaction you want to do is crypto related. So please don't put any crypto related word in doing your transaction. As you can see, my rating here, I have number of orders within 30 that I've done 43 orders, completion rate 88%, total number of orders 43 orders. Okay, then I've added the new payment, shown you how to add a new payment method. I'm going back to post my ad, okay, to post the ad. So USDT NGN fixed price, and the price is what? 581.56. Yes. The total I want to buy is okay, sorry, remember I'm going to be under by. Okay, 581.56. Total I want to buy, I could say I want to buy $1,000. The minimum 450, maximum 10 million. It's $1,000 is not of 10 million, but it is good you just put it like that. Anybody who wants to sell exactly $1,000 could send out to you. Okay. Requirement I don't put. Note, like we said before, I could just put WhatsApp 081 and I choose the bank account I want. You see, if I want to off or delete anyone, I could just click on delete. So I just leave both of them. Okay. But remember that you are buying. So this has no business with buying. It has no business with buying. It is selling that it has business with, so that the people can send to your account, any of your accounts. So this is the what I just did. You look at it here. Buy USD price 581.56, total quantity $1,000, limit. You can sell as low as 450 and as high as 10 million to me. Payment method bank transfer. I have read and agreed to the terms and I click on post my ad. and it pops up the Google authentication. I just go to my Google authenticator and I put the code. Okay, I open my app, get the code and put here 511 that's it. Click on confirm and boom, create success. So it's successful. I now have a running ad, okay, a buy ad of 581.56. So let us go back to the market to see if our order has reflected here. Okay, so I just refresh here. You see I'm now number one here, Mr. Joe. 581.56, $1,000, 450 to 10 million, and you're paying me through bank transfer. Sorry, I'm paying through bank transfer. Okay, so anybody who comes here, remember I place this order using the buy button under the P2P platform, under the merchant platform where I place my ad, right? So anybody who wants to sell USDT could just sell to me here, and I just pay, because once you click on sell, you put the amount of USDT which you must have on Bybit, and then Bybit will now inform me that someone wants to sell to me. I now pay to your bank account and you receive it and release the USDT to me. So once you release it to me, I could use it to trade. I could also place back again to sell it. So let's go to the sell order. You still go to post my ads, like to show you how to sell. You go under sell USDT NGN, okay, fixed price. You could just say 584, okay, 584, and transaction settings 15 minutes. Yes, the maximum you want to sell is, you put the total amount of USDT you want to sell. As you can see, the USDT I have here is just $2. I just have $2 here. Okay, I have just $2 here, and it doesn't make sense for me to sell just $2. But I'm just going to show you like how this works. The minimum transaction amount, I put 450, maximum 10 million, doesn't matter. Requirements, notes, I could just also put WhatsApp 08134088493. That's okay. You could just put your note. Do not put crypto related words and stuff. You could just put whatever instruction you want to give to the person. Okay. Now these are my payment method. It works well with sell order. I click on I have read and agreed to the terms, and click on post my ad. Copy my Bybit my Google Authenticator code and put here and confirm. Google Authenticator, it expired actually. 035456. Confirm. Boom, great success. So I've created a sell order. I've shown you how to create a buy order and how to create a sell order. Okay, now let us go and verify. I refresh here. Remember, now what I created is a sell order. Where do you see that? You go to buy order in the front end, okay? Because you want to sell, so someone will actually buy from you. Now let's go to you to scroll down to where I placed my order 58384 actually. Remember, I didn't place at that. You see, Joe here has 584. So anybody could just come here and buy from me. I could just decide to like be on top of the food chain, always on top, which would reduce the margin I'm going to be selling at, or just like have a target of, okay, I want to be selling with at least 3 naira margin. Okay, since there's no fee, which means if I buy $1,000, which will let's say I buy $1,000 for 580, and that 580 becomes what? 580,000. I sell 583,000. I make 3,000 on that deal. Remember, this does not affect you in any way. This money is in your bank account. It's not doing anything. It is your money. It could be your savings. So whenever order comes, you just go and pay, and you place sell again. You go and relax. You might even make more money because you know that the naira is depreciating, and with time, this thing can even get to 600. Okay, it can even get to 600. Election is coming. What do you think will happen? Politicians are going to like keep pumping in dollar into the economy, and then this thing is going to get worse until a new government comes and decide like to implement something to like reduce it. Okay, I'm not praying it gets worse, but You just read, what's going on, and you use it to like determine what you think is going to happen. And eventually, if it goes below, you're having dollar. Dollar appreciates more than the naira. Okay, faster than the naira. In fact, it's even better you have dollar than you have naira. Okay, so that's how this works, and I've shown you some of my tricks. Okay, I could just go to my ads here and see all the ads I've placed. Okay, these are all the ads I've placed, the active ads. Okay, the active ones. Then you could also go to orders to see every order. In progress, I have no order here now. You could click on all and you see all the ones, like these ones are completed and some were cancelled. You see, I had some cancelled, I had some completed, people who paid me, people who bought from me. Okay, and people who I sold to also. Now this is P2P user center. This is where you set some things like your bank accounts. Okay, this is the payment method. You could just put them here and choose your username in setting up your account. I think this is it basically. Now this is the trick. Never sell below $3, 3 naira. If you are in naira, 3 naira, 3 naira and above, it should be your margin. 3 naira and above, because there's no fee, so you're going to make something better than whatever the bank will give you in interest rate. Okay, it does not stress you. Just put your notification button on your phone to be active with maybe a music. So whenever a notification comes, you check to be sure that yes, the SMS that you receive is from Bybit, or 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 the email you receive is from Bybit, that's showing you that someone wants to sell to you or someone wants to buy from you. You log in and fulfill the order and you go about your business. Okay, this does not like stress anybody. It does not stress anybody at all. It does not. So that is it about how to use the Bybit peer-to-peer platform to make money on a day-to-day basis. So let's say your capital is $1,000 and you can turn that $1,000 10 times in a day. Let's do some maths. Okay, let's say $1,000. Your capital is $1,000. Let's say you're buying at 580 times 580. That's a total of 580,000. You have 580,000 naira in your bank account, in your naira account. So you rinse and repeat. Let's say you're able to do it 10 times in a day. It means you're buying a total of $10,000 with this your 580,000 naira. Rinsing and repeating. So let's do the math. 10,000 that you bought for 580 will give you 5.8 million. And then you sell the same 10,000 because it's zero fee times 583. Sorry, 10,000 times 583 will give you, what did I do? Sorry, 10,000 times 583 will give you 5.8 million 30,000, which means automatically you've made 30,000 naira as profit with your 580,000 naira by rinsing and repeating. So now what is that? What is the percentage? Let's say percentage calculator. Um, let's calculate how many percent you've made in a day, if that's possible. Okay. What is okay? 30,000, right? Is what percent of 580,000? You've just made 5.1% as profit. Is there any bank that can give you 5.1% on your money on a day-to-day basis? No. Now, if this becomes your reality and you're able to do it for 30 days, okay, let's say 25 days, if you take public holidays like Sundays off. So 25 times 5 will give you 125% as profit on your money with little or no risk. Why I say little or no risk is because for me, there's no risk because I know this platform. I know nobody can scam me. I cannot release to you if I have not received money. No matter what, even if you send me proof, I will have to wait till I confirm it in my bank account before I can release my USDT to you. Okay. So it is no risk. But for you who is a newbie and you don't pay attention to instruction, you could just go, and before you know it, you release to someone, and maybe the person withdraws from the platform, and there's no way Bybit is not able to track the person. They can block the account, but how do you recover the money? No way. Okay. So, but I know Bybit has, ways of, solving those issues, but don't put yourself in that kind of situation. Make sure you receive the money in your bank account before you release. Okay. So I think that is basically it. Another trick you need to know about this is that usually, one, in the night market, you can buy cheaper in the night because most traders will off their ad. So when they off their ad, the reason why they off their ad is so that it does not affect their completion rate. Remember that if someone places ad and you are not online and it expires, it's going to affect your completion rate. And some people check completion rate before they can trade with you. So some people would want to would off their ad when they want to sleep. And when do people sleep in Nigeria? Usually some sleep from 9, right? Because the light issues. Some people can just come back home. There's no light. They don't want to put the gen to disturb them, and then they just go to bed. Okay. For me here, I have 247 power supply, 247 internet. So night is even my working time. I work more in the night. So I could just be active, like working, and then on my ad. Anytime I want to sleep, maybe around 3, 4, I could just off it. So at that time, I'm controlling the market. I might buy cheaper. Okay, that's one of the trick. My trick. I'm giving you my trick. Then the time to sell is usually in the daytime from 10 and above, or 11 and above Nigerian time, because that is when Nigerians are more active. Okay. I think some people are active in the morning, but not everyone. Because some people who do this do it as a side hustle. They have to go to their office, sign in, settle down before they'll start, doing their side hustle. Okay, so that's why I look at it. I'm using this based on my experience on Binance. I also trade on Binance. So the hot period is from 10, 11 down, all the way to, let's say, 6 in the evening, because that time traffic, people are rushing back home. Some of them will off their ad. Okay, so that is it for that trick. The second trick is you might want to sell when there's market dump. Yes, when market dumps, price used to come up. The reason why price comes up is usually because people have lost money. You remember, this thing is a game of demand and supply. Most people that supply us here are people who made money from trading, right? So if someone took a loss from trading and he has pertinent issue to solve, and he takes out what is remaining to sell, he might want to, like, say, I'm not selling it cheap because market has dumped, so I want to see if I can recover small from the price I'm selling. So and if you're not buying at that rate, I am not selling. So the demand will be higher than the supply, because most people will not even want to sell because they are at loss. So those who want to sell are now smaller than those who want to buy. So what will happen? Price will go up. Your job as a merchant is to read the forces of demand and supply. So usually when market dumps, when BTC dumps, usually price goes up in Naira. The price you're going to buy USDT goes up. That is like a trick that I've been using for some time now. It's not that it will work forever. There might come a time it will stop working, but it's still working right now. So you might want to sell off during that period when there's a dump. And you might also want to buy during a pump. Now, when there's a pump, like right now that we are buying at 581, right? It's because BTC made small move. So if BTC dumps, you can see this selling at 586, 588. Just cross check this information with time. Okay, so you might want to buy more when there's a BTC makes a pump, and the pump is for BTC is like 3% and above. If BTC makes 3%, that is a good move. Okay, that is good move. You might want to um, do that. Okay, buy when there is a pump, sell when there is a dump, and you'll be sure of at least 8 naira difference if you want to play it that way. Okay, but if it is everyday thing, you don't mind that, you could just be buying and selling according to according to what the market presents, but never ever sell at a loss. If the market goes below where you are supposed to sell, place it where you want to sell and leave it. Okay, and leave it. If you lose a day out and maybe the next day everything has corrected, it still didn't, remove anything from you. You could just continue your journey the next day. I think I've done justice to this. And if you need more information about peer-to-peer, I'm going to also be, I'm going to be exposing you to other platforms. So that's why you need to subscribe and click the notification button so you'll be able to get more information on other P2P platforms you can make money from. Okay. And if you have any question, please ask me via the comment section below. Or you could also chat me on WhatsApp. My number will be there. And this is where we would end it for today. Please subscribe, like, share, and click the notification button so you'll be able to get more information on my videos. Thank you and have a nice time.